What would happen if you went all in for a full year? If you chose one big, beautiful goal and 100% committed to achieving it? Hey, I'm Lyra Stone, and I am a helper. It's true. It's what I do. I inspire change. First order of business is I want to welcome you to the Go All In for 365 Days group. Yoo! Um, we've been eyeballing some of y'all, and chances are, if you've been added to this group, is because you're not ordinary. You're extraordinary. You're gifted. You're talented. You're called, and you live a life of purpose, whether you know it or not. We know it. All right, so welcome. That is the first order of business. Secondly, wait, I took notes because I don't want to skip over stuff. I noticed that with the index card challenge, the first few days of the group, everybody was all like gung ho and really excited, and then when it got time to do, you know, with your index cards and whatnot, then we kind of, some of us fell off a bit. And I know that in theory things are really awesome and in your mind, and then when it's time for them to come to fruition, it's like, well, where do I start? And I want you to take comfort in the fact that you're a member of this group, and that's what we're here for. Pick your biggest, craziest, wildest dreams and your goals that you might even not be sure about, and we stick together and we'll make them happen. All right, so get out your index cards for real, and write down what you're supposed to have and put them where they're supposed to be. If you don't have index cards, I'll send you some. I would literally send you some. They pretty. They are pretty. Okay, look at that. I'll send you some pretty index cards, and you can put them in your bedroom, put them on your dresser, in your bathroom, on your refrigerator, in your car, in your cubicle, in your home office, wherever you are. Put them there, so that they're always present, so that you're always present. All right. Bullet notes. So you may ask, like, okay, Lyra, that sounds real cool and everything, but how do I know? How do I know what my big crazy dream and purpose is? Like, how do I know what to hit the ground running with for the next 365 days? Well, dear, you got to find your purpose. Because, you don't want to commit 100% to something and it has nothing to do with the reason you're on earth. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. Because I know I don't have forever. Okay? So how do you find your purpose if you don't know it? Well, ask yourself some questions. Simple questions like, what do I love to do? What do I love to do? Ask yourself, what is it that you would do every single day if you could, whether or not you got paid for it? Ask yourself, what are the things that your friends and family tend to come to you for? What are the things that other people look for in you because you're good at it? Are people always calling you for whatever? I don't want to throw nothing out. This is your assignment. All right. What do you already like to learn? What have you already studied? What are you already good at? What do you already love? What do you already excel at? I want you to understand this before I wrap it up, that you were made on purpose, with purpose, for a purpose. So everything that you do for the next 365 days should be tied into your purpose. You'll find that the things that you were created to do come to you with such ease. You don't have to force it, and you don't have to compare your calling to anybody else's. Your calling is wonderful and excellent, all by itself. Doorbell. One moment. All right, I'm back. So, fulfill your purpose and be yourself. Be yourself. All of your awkwardness and all of your quirkiness, and if you're really emotional or if you're sort of unemotional, all of those things work for your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You need those things. God gave you those particular attributes because they're going to help you fulfill your purpose. All right? So don't worry about it. Don't worry about seeming like somebody else or being like somebody else or doing what somebody else does. Be you. And you be confident in your own skin. Because there's nobody else like you. Like, you're that awesome. There are like 7 billion of us on earth, and there's one you. You know how special that makes you, girl? All right, next. Hang-ups. Oh, we all have hang-ups. You know, I don't know, fear of failure, fear that you're not good enough, fear that you are good enough. Some people have fear of success. It bothers me sometimes that we don't fully understand our greatness, you know. But that's where my calling comes in. So I take a lot of comfort in knowing that those who I encounter, I mean truly encounter, I never walk away from any relationship, whether it's personal or professional or whatever, having taken more than I've given. So hopefully over the next year of us getting to know each other, you won't ever doubt it again. You know, that fear won't stop you. You can use fear or embarrassment or shame or failures to catapult you into success. You know, that's the way it should work. So, I mean, I've had hangups, I've had fears, I've had things that were so uncharacteristic of Lyra, you know, so not me. And for a while, I let them get me down, and I let them get me to the point where I was like, maybe everybody was right, you know. But one day, I woke up, and I realized, you know what, Lyra, there are going to be times where things get hard, things are uncertain, but you gotta stay focused. My whole purpose of coming here was to complete my mission. So if I get all up in my feelings, that's gonna slow me down. I can't complete my mission. And as far as I'm concerned, like, the worst thing in the whole world that could ever happen to me or anybody else is to die without having completed your purpose. You know, I'm never gonna know what that feels like, and I don't want anybody else to know what that feels like either. So let me just do a quick recap of the 3 goals that you're supposed to be completing for August and September 2015. Number 1, identify your mission. Identify it. Go over those questions. Write it down. Marinate on it. Dream about it. Pray about it. Whatever you got to do. Number 2, get your mind right. Set your mind. Fix your mindset. If there's something that's just a hindrance, if there's something that's causing you not to fulfill it, if there's something that, like, I don't know, any doubt, like a dust mite worth of doubt, get it out. Set your mind on success. All right. And the 3rd step is to sharpen your focus, which we're all gonna help each other do in this group. So by the way, if you're watching this, or if you caught our hashtag GoAllIn365 and you're like, yo, I'm a fly lady, I'm about my business, I'm a woman of purpose, why am I not in this group? Maybe Rib and I overlooked you. Maybe we don't know you yet, but we would love to have you. We would so love to have you. And then a year from now, we would love to hear your success story. So keep hashtagging GoAllIn365. Keep working, keep grinding, keep fulfilling your purpose, and all will be well. Remember, you're not alone. Pick one big, crazy, magnificent obsession and commit to it 100% for 365 days, and watch what happens. All right. God bless you. We love you. And we will see you soon. Hashtag go all in 365.